Hello, good morning. Welcome sa ating channel. Kinondina ngayon ng mga military reservist officers at mga retired generals at mga abogado ang pagkampi ni Loren Ligarda doon po sa makakaliwang grupo ng mga terorista. Ay katulad po ng mga lawyers, retired generals, dismayado na kay Loren Ligarda sa kanilang pahayag ay hindi muna kami maluluko, Loren. So yan po yung mga isa sa pahayag ng ating mga retired generals at reservist military officers at mga abogado. So dahil po dyan mga kababayan ay nagsalita po itong retired general tungkol po sa kay Loren Ligarda na suporta doon po sa mga terorista. Pakinggan po natin.
Brigadier General Garcia Agudo Sirunay Jr. I am a retired officer of the Armed Forces of the Philippines and the incumbent president of the Reserve Officers Legion of the Philippines. We strongly condemn the declaration of support of Senator Loren Ligarda to the Communist Party of the Philippines, New People's Army, and the National Democratic Front. We felt very sad and deeply cheated with the pronouncement of Senator Loren Ligarda that she has been working with the National Democratic Front. Pumoto pa naman kami sa kanya dahil sa isang dahilan. Siya po ay membro ng Reservist Corps with the rank of a full-fledged colonel. Nalulungkot po kami at hindi po namin kayang hindi kundina ang kanyang pronouncement kayo. That is why I am calling all the Reservist Corps, the members of the Reserve Officers Legion of the Philippines nationwide, to disown Senator Loren Ligarda as member of the Reservist Corps. And we are requesting that Department of National Defense to recommend the decommissionship of Senator Loren Ligarda in the Reservist Corps of the Armed Forces of the Philippines.
So, yan po yung pahayag ng retired generals tungkol po sa pagkadismaya nila doon po kay Loren Ligarda. At samantala, pakinggan naman po natin itong ibang balita tungkol po doon sa hearing sa Senado kahapon sa pagdinig tungkol po sa Commission on Appointment para po kay Commissioner George Garcia sa Comelec. At si Congressman Marcolita ay nagsalita na rin tungkol po sa Commission on Appointment upang maiwasan o may silip ng may mabuti, masala ng mabuti ang mga official na ilagay dyan po sa ating pamahalaan. So pakinggan po natin ito pong hearing sa Senado.
Our Chairman George won by way of a summary judgment. What is the significance of that? A summary judgment is like a judgment on the pleadings. It did not even take the court a full-blown trial. At the very start, the court already noticed that the complaint did not tender any genuine issue. on any material fact, and that's very important to us, just to disabuse the minds of the members of this committee. Nagpunta po sila sa Court of Tax Appeals, meron pa po sa DOJ, and then the aggrieved party did not rest. She appealed to the Court of Appeals, pero na-dismiss po lahat. Even the disbarment case, the Supreme Court even upheld the denial, the dismissal of the case. So, I don't think the complaint should be lodged before us, because this committee will not be in a position to render a contrary determination. Hindi naman natin siguro pwedeng hindi pansinin po yung mga dismissal sa napakarami pong pangyayari. And I think Chairman George already won all these cases. In all the investigating agencies, all tribunals, and the courts, Madam Chair. So may I now go to my question? Commissioner George, former Commissioner Guanzon filed a petition before the Comelec. I think that was in connection with the substitution, or her substitution to a previous nominee to a party list group. Am I correct?
You are correct, Madam Chair, Your Honor.
What was the result of the voting in regard to that petition?
If I'm not mistaken, Your Honor, because I was not a participant to that voting, because I was no longer a commissioner. I think the voting was unanimous, 4-0, Your Honor, at that time.
4-0.
In favor?
There were only 4 commissioners at the time, Commissioner George.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the voting, I think, is 3-1.
I was not aware, Your Honor, with all due respect, simply because I'm no longer a part of the commission at that time.
Yes, I know, but I saw the copy of the decision, and the commission and bank voted 3-1. What is the significance of the 3-1 vote, Commissioner George?
In the case of Estrella versus the commissioner election, and as asserted by the Supreme Court in the case of Sevilla versus the commissioner election, the Supreme Court said that there must always be 4 votes in the commissioner election, and therefore failure to attain 4 votes would mean that either the petition or the motion for reconsideration is deemed denied, Your Honor.
So the decision has no effect. That is what you're saying.
As far as this jurisprudence are concerned, Your Honor.
And
Yes.
so because the decision has no efficacy, so to speak, the Comelec, I believe, did not issue a certificate of proclamation to former Commissioner Guanzon.
That should really be the case, Your Honors, Madam Chair, because if there is no majority reached by the Commission and Bank, 4 votes were not acquired, Your Honor, in that case, then no proclamation should be issued to anyone.
Do you know if there is a certificate of proclamation ever issued by the Comelec in favor of former Commissioner Guanzon?
To be very candid and honest, Your Honor, I'm not really aware, Your Honor.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
This is just a quick matter.
So, yan po mga kaubayan, si Congressman Marcolita, nagginisa niya po itong si Comelec Commissioner George Garcia. At maingat na ngayon ang Kongreso sa approval ng official na uupo sa ating paggoberno, mga kabayan. At pinaupo ni Senate President Meg Subiri si Congressman Marcolita upang makatulong at maiwasan na makapasok ito pong mga elemento ng makakaliwang grupo at mga terorista sa ating gobyerno. So yan po yung dahilan, mga kababayan, na nakasama po doon si Congressman Marcolita sa hearing kahapon sa Senado tungkol po doon sa Commission on Appointment. Pakinggan natin itong pahayag ni Senator Amy Marcos.
Manifestation as well as a plea for support. As a distinguished election lawyer and as a Comelec chairman, you are more than aware that the present set of election laws needs serious updates. The Omnibus Election Code derives from the year 1985. Wala pa nung automation, wala pang political advertising sa broadcast at kung ano-ano pa. To the extent that you're willing to commit time and manpower to help us in the Senate to recodify our election laws, may I count on your support. I have filed my own imperfect version, but nevertheless ambitious effort to have a new election code, and I count on the chairman and the commission's support.
Madam Chair, yes, Your Honor, we already printed your voluminous draft of the Omnibus Election Code. We are now studying it, Your Honor.
Yes, thank you very much. I hope it doesn't take as long as it has taken for the original Omnibus Election Code. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Amy. We now call on Senate President Subiri for his...
Senator Grace.
Sabi niya, hindi siya
Senator Grace po. Manifestation.
Okay.
And then Senator Grace po.
Senator Estrada, manifestation.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would also like to express my 100% support to the confirmation of this particular nominee, Attorney George Garcia, as chairman of the Comelec. But I only have one question, Mr. Chair. Bayad na ba kayo sa hotel, yung pinagkautangan nyo? Sa Sofitel, nag-uusap ng presidential debate?
Madam Chair, Your Honor, hindi po kasi ang Comelec ang kakontrata po ng Sofitel, ng hotel, kung hindi po yung company. And we promise you, Madam Chair, we were going to announce the result of our fact-finding investigation in a matter of days tungkol sa kung ano talaga nangyari at kung sino ang may liability sa lahat ng mga pangyayari.
Bakit po nasibak yung spokesperson ng Comelec?
Nag-early retirement po siya, Madam Chair, Your Honor.
Not connected with the non-payment of the hotel?
Not related po, pero we will come up with the findings, Your Honor.
Okay.
Anytime soon.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Senator Estrada. We now recognize Senator Grace po for her manifestation.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Actually, yung mga tatlong katanungan ko sa'yo ay nasagot mo na dahil natanong na unang-una yung barangay SK election, bakit naging mas mahal, nasagot mo ng maayos. Tungkol naman dun sa loan oppositor, na-explica ni Congressman Marcoleta na ang may jurisdiction dyan ay mga korte at na panalo mo na lahat. At ang pangatlo ay yung Comelec building. Lahat nga tayo ay kailangan ng tahanan, pati naman ang Senado ay ganun din ang aming pakay na magkaroon nga ng isang lugar. Tanong ko lang dun sa Comelec building, bakit palaging nasusunog yung building na yan?
Madam Chair.
Alam mo, parang pag merong issue, nasusunog eh. 2004, pagkatapos nun, alam naman natin ang naging mga hamon noong 2004, nasunog yung Comelec building. Kung kailan lang, nasunog ulit. Ano pa? Ano bang meron doon?
Madam Chair, Your Honor, sadya pong pag nakadating kayo sa bawat opisina namin, sadya po talagang konting spark lang, masusunog na po yung buong building. Wala po kami talagang space, sobra po yung aming konti na lang po yung space namin, hindi na po makalakad yung mga tao, and so fire hazard na po talaga yung buong lugar kung saan kami meron ngayon, Madam Chair.
So, ano yung cause ng last fire?
Overloaded po yung mga saksak ng mga doon po sa mismong linya ng kuryente.
Nako, dapat siguro mapacheck natin yun habang wala pang building. Ilan lang talagang may expertise sa election law at kayo ay kasama doon. Kaya nga hindi po mapapagkaila na natulungan ninyo ako at yung amin din dito sa Senado na dalawang magkatunggali noon ay pareho mong narepresenta. Marami ka ng mga kasong naipanalo at sa tingin ko nakikita namin kung bakit ganon. Ngayon ay nadidepensahan mong iyong sarili at it's high time that you win your own I guess your own case before the Commission on Appointments, and I would also strongly urge our colleagues to give you the support. So that's all, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Here the manifestation of the Senate President Subiri.
To my dear compadre, who I've known for decades already, the position that you will hold as chairman of the Comelec, knowing fully well that the office is the bedrock of our democracy, in charge and tasked to make sure that the elections are safe and accurate. I know fully well, Your Honors, my distinguished chairperson, that this man was born for the job. Napakagaling ng sagot. Sa totoo lang, in my 7 years in this commission, this is probably the first time I've heard a appointee so knowledgeable and he answers so correctly on these issues. Mahabalan po yung mga sagot. Mahabalan. Pero, napakagaling ng mga sagot ng ating nominee. He has a plan for his employees. He has a plan of action for the next election. He has a plan to modernize the counting machines. He has a plan for his new home, for the bedrock of our democracy, the Commission on Elections. Wala na po tayong masasabing iba. That's why, huwag na natin pong patagalin ito. Madam Chair, I move for the approval on committee level on the nomination of that interim appointment of Chairman George Garcia.
Second the motion. Second the motion.
It has been moved and seconded that we approve in the committee the confirmation of Chairman George Garcia. Kung wala nang mga tanong, and congratulations to Chair Garcia, you may now be excused. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Honors.
So, yan po mga kababayan, yung hearing po doon sa Commission on Appointment sa Senado, na kung saan nakasama po doon si Congressman Marcoleta at ginisya na nga po niya itong si Commissioner George Garcia ng Comelec upang masala ng mabuti ang karapat-dapat na may lagay dyan po sa Commission on Elections. At lusot na po si Commissioner George Garcia sa Commission on Appointment sa Senado. At samantala, yan lang muna ang ating updates sa ngayon. Hanggang sa sunod po na video ay muli po tayong magkita. God bless us all.